Good morning, guys. We are in Vegas and we're going to go out on the Strip. We're actually going to drive this morning because some of the casinos do have limited free parking, so we're going to go check out some casinos that are a little bit of a walk from here. And then I think, where are we headed to see Bonnie and Clyde's shot up car?
The Primm area.
Yeah.
The Primm Resorts Casinos, I guess, yeah.
Yep, so come along, and we're also going to see a magic show later today, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, excited about that. There's Tropicana. This is where we stayed on our very first trip to Las Vegas when we were in our 20s, and we really enjoyed it. It was actually, at the age we were at, we thought it was really awesome. It was funny that there were mirrors on the bedroom ceiling over the bed, which we got a kick out of. We were able to secure the free parking, and there's a huge Robert Irvine's restaurant here that I think is new since the last time we were in Vegas.
Right there. Yeah,
right here on the front. In we go. All right, they've got the Havana Room over here, and then immediately some slot machines. You know what? I don't smell that overpowering pina colada smell they used to pipe in here.
Right.
Remember when we stayed here, it was a really strong pina.
Smack you right in the face. Smack you in the face,
yep. They have a buffet here. Since it's been like 20 years, I can't review it, but we did eat it. I do remember getting it, and we enjoyed it. That was a long time ago. And here's the pricing, which is actually pretty reasonable by Vegas standards. So here's their registration and check-in area, and I totally remember this. It's funny. And look at the big old switchbacks. Yeah. We've seen some huge lines at other casinos for check-in. Here's a Starbucks. You cannot go anywhere in Vegas without a Starbucks. I mean, they are everywhere. Pretty neat. We came outside and they have this interior courtyard area, and neither of us remember it at all. Nice. We're actually thinking we may never have come out here when we stayed here. Neat. So we're going to go check out the pool. These guys are adorable. That's one busy mama duck there.
So here's the pool at Tropicana. Obviously it's closed right now. They got short hours today, 10 a.m. and 5 p.m.
We're thinking this right here is probably a wedding venue. The thing is, it'd be kind of loud with this waterfall, like saying your vows.
Or they can turn it off maybe.
But you'd want it on, I would think. I don't know. But it is pretty. So it was fun going back to the Tropicana after like 20 years to check it out. We're now gonna head over and check out some more casinos. We just stepped outside of Tropicana, so you can take a bridge directly over to Excalibur, which then connects directly to New York, which then connects directly to MGM. I think we're gonna go this way first. And we remember that when we stayed here, we loved that. It's like you could go to these four, and it's almost like you never leave your resort. This is an even better view from up here. We're up on the bridge to go into MGM. All right, we have arrived at MGM Grand. And I think Brian and I have confirmed by discussing that we definitely spent more time here than actually in the Tropicana when we stayed at the Tropicana, because it's literally just right across a bridge. And there's more to do here, a lot more to do here. All right, Brian had wanted to go to the Mgm Grand Buffet this week, but after yesterday, neither of us had a great experience. We didn't dislike it, we were just like, eh. So he decided he did not want to do another buffet, but this is the line. I mean, that's huge. There's switchbacks, and then it goes all the way out into the casino. Wow. Also in MGM is the David Copperfield Theater. All right, here's all the slot machines, and there's this funny horse one we have seen on other vlogs that Brian wants to find and try. And it's supposed to be here at the MGM. All right, we actually found the modern version. This is actually the one Brian wants to try. So you can see their little legs actually gallop. It's pretty cool. All right, Brian has placed his bet. So he's betting on Wild Majesty. Is that what he did? All right, so they're getting in position now. It is funny, watch them. So he's number 2. We've got the screen up here as well.
No more bets. Ready for start. And they're off. They're still spread out. Wild Majesty is at a fast pace from the inside. To the lead. It's Golden Theater. And the race is over.
Oh, he's last. All right, Brian placed his bets on Sparkling Riches, which is number 3 here.
The top runner is the Adoring People. nation trying so hard to cross the finish post. This defeat is a photo finish. The winner of the race is Adorned Peacock.
All right, here's the entrance for the Cirque du Soleil. I've seen sort of clips of it on TV. It looks pretty cool. We saw at the Bellagio, and that was pretty good. I would say we're not big Cirque du Soleil people. After seeing it once, it's good. Good for me, but a lot of people love it. So funny. There's actually a Sharknado slot machine. That is so funny. All right, we're on the bridge that's between MGM, which we just came from over there, and we're headed into New York, New York. And this is actually a cool view down the strip.
Our hotel too.
Yeah, you can see our hotel. That's pretty cool. All right, we are headed into New York, New York. Brian's ridden the roller coaster here, so that was really fun. Yeah, and we've spent a good bit of time in this resort as well in the past. In we go. And we got Hershey's Chocolate World right in the front, and another Starbucks. All right, what's really cool about this resort is their whole theme is New York City, even inside. So they make it feel like you're outside. Like there's one section where there's even like manhole covers and stuff like that. Yeah, we gotta find that. All right, so here's another entrance to that Hershey store, but it's funny, they also have something called the Chocolate Bar, which is a bar. So here's the main slot floor. And you can see the buildings, it's still got the theming intact. There's an aerial view of the slot area. Lots of slot machines. Alright, so here's where you go to ride the roller coaster. Here's the pricing. And there's also an arcade back here. Here's a nice looking Italian restaurant, and they're doing a booming business, and it's 10 in the morning, so they must serve breakfast. Nice. One thing there's never a shortage of in Vegas is bars, no matter what time of day it is. And this one even has Jell-O shots. All right, this is the area that we were talking about where they have like the manhole covers, and it's fully themed, like even the ground is themed. It's really neat. All right, there's the manhole cover, pretty neat. First of all, we're the only people on the planet that could come to Vegas and it rained. It's actually raining slightly. And this is a great view of the roller coaster. It's really neat. Next up, we are going into the Excalibur. Welcome to the Excalibur. All right, we have rode our way in on a moving conveyor belt into the Excalibur.
Of course, the first thing you see
is a bar. We're now up on the second level of, or this may be the third technically, but of the Excalibur, and this seems to be where all the food is. The main buffet is right down there. They've got a Starbucks and a lot of gift shops. All right, here's the buffet, which is their buffet at the Excalibur. There's the line to get in. And what's nice about this one, usually you can't see any of the buffet from outside, but you can actually see a few of the desserts from here. I also like how light it is in here. A lot of the buffets are dark. This is nicely lit. We are going to take the tram, we think, to the Luxor and or Mandalay Bay. All right, we're on the moving walkway between the Excalibur and we're headed into the Luxor. All right, we have popped into the Luxor, and here's sort of the main middle area with all the slots and the card tables. All right, so we are going to head, I think, from Luxor over to Mandalay Bay, and then we're hoping there's a tram back to Excalibur, but we're not sure. We'll find out. Here at Luxor is where you can find the Criss Angel Mind Freak Magic Show as well. All right, we just came up to the second level, and this is pretty impressive right here. I don't know how well it shows up on the film, but this is the center of that pyramid structure that you see from the outside. So in the walkway that we're heading over to Mandalay Bay from the Luxor, they have another one of these indoor shopping malls. All right, we've made it to Mandalay Bay. We're really doing the whirlwind casino tour this morning.
We're making most of our parking spots.
That's true. Yeah, because this is a good ways from our hotel, like where we are now. Yeah, that's a long way. All right, so they've got a House of Blues here. This is at Mandalay Bay, and a really huge casino floor. And I have to say, This is one that's not heavy with smoke, you know, compared to, they seem to have better ventilation in here. We finally found the elusive tram station, and we are gonna head back to the Excalibur and then walk back over to our car and head to our next destination. All right, we're waiting on our monorail. See, we didn't come to Disney World, but we still get to ride a monorail this trip. All right, our monorail has arrived. Back to Excalibur to walk back over to our hotel. All right, we did the whirlwind tour. We did the New York, the Mgm Grand, Tropicana, which is right over there, the Excalibur, which we just came out of for the second time, and then we also went down and we did the Luxor and Mandalay Bay. That was quite the tour. So we're headed back to our car.
We should have timed it.
Yeah, well, we've been gone for quite a while.
It's like 11 o'clock now.
Wow.
We started like at 8, I think.
Yeah, I think we did, or 8:30, yeah, wow.
I only spent $2.
Yeah, we did pretty good. And we didn't eat or drink anything. We're pretty boring in Vegas. We were laughing about that. We think we have a more party time at Disney than we do in Vegas, which is kind of ironic. Apparently, we brought rain with us from the East Coast. We're in the desert and it's raining. It's like, what are the chances? It's funny, the original forecast was 90 degrees every day with 0% chance of rain, and then right before we left it changed over a couple of days. The highs were in the high 60s actually, and rainy, but it still feels really warm here even though it's only getting into the high 60s, at least to me. Right up ahead there is a casino that has a roller coaster, but sadly Brian was going to ride it, but it's closed right now, so we're not going to go there. Instead we're going to go over across the way to Whiskey Pete's that's on this side of the road. Also, right past this point, you're in California, just FYI. It's funny, we've never been to California. We've been really close, and we almost met on our last trip to Vegas, but the traffic was bad. And this trip, we almost went to Disneyland from here, but we didn't, so someday we'll make it to California. All right, we've made it to Whiskey Pete's. All right, we've made it to Whiskey Pete's Casino, and there's Whiskey Pete holding his bottle of whiskey right on top. But we were also amused by the sort of Excalibur-ish theme. For some reason, I would expect Whiskey Pete's to be more like a Western theme. It just sounds more like, well, he looks Western even. Or does he look like a pirate? I don't know.
It's like a gold miner.
Gold miner. All right, ironically, the inside has theming more than what I would expect. You know, a little bit of Western theming. So here's what it looks like. They actually got a McDonald's back there. Let's take a look. And they have a monorail to one of the other casinos here as well. All right, I found Whiskey Pete, and it's pretty neat. The money and tickets you see goes to the Alzheimer's Foundation, so you can throw that in. That's nice. All right, here's the famous Bonnie and Clyde death car. Sounds morbid because it is. It's the car that they were killed in, and it's supposed to be authentic. And I think it's actually moved around quite a bit. I saw a video about that. But now its home is here at Whiskey Pete's. Also, they have Clyde's shirt that he was shot in. It's amazing it's still intact. I mean, I realize it's falling apart, but still. All right, another gangster, Dutch Schultz, haven't heard of him myself, had a bulletproof car made, and it was later used by Al Capone's gang. So this car is funny, it has bullet holes in it, but none of them go through. It said it's lead lined and had inch-thick glass. All right, here's a slightly better view of the roller coaster that's at Buffalo Bills. Pretty neat, too bad it wasn't raining. All right, it's raining again, but we keep hitting it kind of lucky. It's just when we're in the car and not when we're out and about. Because we do not have these where we're from, Brian wanted to try a Del Taco. They've definitely got an expansive menu, I'll give them that. All right, so we're back at our room, and Brian is going to try out the Del Taco. I took a pass on this.
So that's the fish, and that's a 7-layer veggie burrito. I got some Del Inferno hot sauce already on this, so let's try the veggie burrito. That's good.
It was good.
It does not taste like Taco Bell.
That's what I was telling him. It reminded me of a Taco Bell. I'm just talking about the way the building looked and stuff. Better than?
Way better. I like the Inferno sauce. Got some good to eat. All right, let me try a fish taco.
You like that?
That's good too.
Glad you like it.
Ooh. I'm glad I stopped at Del Taco.
I know it probably won't show up on the film, but it's pouring out right now. I'm glad we're not outside. We have lucked out today. It's rained twice while we were in the car, and now it's raining while we're taking our room break and having lunch. So,
Oh, holy cow.
yeah, it's really raining. So, lucky we're not out in that. All right, we had an awesome break in the room. Now we're gonna go to a magic show, and this smart guy actually found us a magic show right downstairs in that Miracle Mile Mall, but it's seriously right outside of our hotel, like 2 steps away.
Nathan Burton.
And he got a good deal online. I mean, this isn't even that expensive.
It was dirt cheap.
Yeah, and he's been on the Penn and Teller Fool Us. Is that Fool Us?
Fool Us, yeah.
So we're excited to see him in person. All right, we are headed into the theater to watch the magic show. All right, so we've got a bar down here below where the theater is. And unfortunately, we're not going to be able to film or photograph inside of the show. But we'll let you know what we thought of when we come out. All right, here's what the actual theater looks like. And we got an interesting bingo card here. And some cards.
Some Nathan Burton cards. Who knows?
Guess we'll find out what those are for.
Yeah, who knows?
But Brian got us really good seats. They're right front and center. Alright, so we just got done with the magic show, Nathan Burton. It was really great.
Amazing.
It really was great. And we found out once we got in, first they told us no video and stuff, but then we found out as long as you have flash photos, you could take photos. So between when we talk glass and this, I'll try to have some photos in there, but it was really a great
Highly
show.
recommend this show.
Definitely.
Yeah.
And it's an affordable show, especially if you buy online beforehand.
You can find discount tickets on
Yeah. So we're gonna go back to our room for a little bit because our room is literally, this is how close we are, right under that Salvatore sign. So we're gonna go take a little break and then probably come out again. Sorry for the glare of the lights above, but we wanted to show you one trick that was super cool. Like I said, we weren't allowed to film, but this was amazing. I can't even explain it exactly, but we were all given 4 solid cards like these. And then you're told to fold them, rip them, and he had you shuffle them in multiple ways, like multiple times. Stick one under your leg, stick one in your pocket. I mean, it went on and then you traded with your neighbor. And then at the end, everyone ends up with the same card torn in 2. And you can tell, I don't know if you can because of the glare, but the tear matches exactly. I mean, it was just amazing. And obviously there's a trick to it because it worked for everyone in the audience, but it's just amazing because the rips match up exactly. I don't know. I don't have any idea how to do that. It was pretty cool. This is so funny. We're down in the bottom level of the Laura to catch an Uber, and they have a sign pointing towards Myrtle Beach. What are their chances? And also Orlando right under it.